Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is shrugging off the first child death from measles in decades.
We are following the measles epidemic every day. I think there's 124 people who have contracted measles at this point, mainly in Gaines County, Texas. Mainly, we're told, in the Mennonite community. There are 2 people who have died, but we're watching it, and there are about 20 people hospitalized, mainly for quarantine. We're watching it. We put out a post on it yesterday, and we're going to continue to follow it. Incidentally, there have been 4 measles outbreaks this year. In this country last year, there were 16. So it's not unusual. We have measles outbreaks every year.
Hey, look, guys, it's not unusual. We've got measles outbreaks all the time, every year. So don't worry about it. And okay. This is a guy who wants to make America healthy again. Okay, playing down the death of a child, a needless death, by the way. Look, the Texas Department of State Health Services said on Wednesday that the child who died from measles was both school-aged, but also unvaccinated. Thanks to RFK Jr. Okay, remember, this was a disease that was declared eradicated in the United States back in the year 2000. In the year 2000, that magical time, right? Which wasn't really all that magical, but nonetheless. Do you know how we did that? Vaccines. Yes, vaccines. Okay, that's what happened. This is the first death since 2015. Okay, from measles, and again, this was that death was an immunocompromised Washington woman, right? At first, physicians didn't even know she had the disease until after her death. Okay. Now, before that case in 2015, the country had gone about 12 years since it last recorded a measles death of any kind. So this is why it's very important to vaccinate. Okay. Not only can it prevent death in children, but vaccination also protects the immunocompromised. I cannot believe we have to have this conversation again with people so soon after COVID. Does nobody remember COVID? What happened? What happened? Did we have like a couple year just gap in our memories, collective memories, were disappeared, sucked down the memory hole? Oh yeah, there was something about I couldn't go to Applebee's for a little bit, and that kind of pissed me off. And yeah, some people was talking about masks and stuff, but I'm mad because I'm not gonna wear one of those. I don't know. I'm guessing that's how people are reacting to it. But here we are. We're not quite to the point of COVID, but measles is pretty bad. Okay, 18 people have been hospitalized as of Wednesday morning, according to Texas health officials. Those in Lubbock, ground zero for the outbreak, say that number is steadily increasing. Dr. Laura Johnson, chief medical officer of a children's hospital in the city, told NBC News that her team has cared for around 20 children with measles. Each of those patients were admitted because they were struggling to breathe. Yes, they couldn't breathe. None of them had been vaccinated. None of them. Okay, but here's the thing. Is it really fair for me to blame Kennedy for that? Yeah, goddamn right it is. The same guy who once wrote that measles were not deadly and that outbreaks were just fabricated. They were just made up to push people towards what he called unnecessary and risky vaccines. Those are RFK Jr.'s own freaking words. All right. So yeah, it is fair to blame him for this, for pushing this BS disinformation that is now allowing a disease to kill children. His BS pseudo-scientific opinions have led to an increase in the number of parents that have decided we're not going to vaccinate our kids. What are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you not protect your children? Oh, we are protecting your children. We're protecting them from the jabs. No, you're just opening them up to getting these horrific childhood diseases. And you're putting in danger people who are immunocompromised. So, way to go. Congratulations. Okay. Jesus. Now, here's the thing. There's blame for RFK Jr., obviously. There's blame for the parents for choosing not to vaccinate, even though all the information, the correct information, is out there. But there's also blame for the Republicans that have enabled him. People like Bill Cassidy, Republican senator. Okay. Remember, this guy was a physician before getting into politics. And guess what he did? He voted to confirm Kennedy. He was the big vote to confirm Kennedy. This is someone, okay, Kennedy is somebody that not even Mitch frickin' McConnell would vote for. Mitch McConnell. And you know why? Mitch McConnell had polio. Okay? Spent a part of his childhood an iron frickin' lung. And so he's like, no, I actually went through this. And this is Republican 101, right? Where it's like, oh, I experienced something bad. Therefore, I'm actually going to do the right thing because I went through something terrible. So that explains that vote, right? They can't possibly empathize with other people. But even though his vote was correct, but Cassidy's like, Cassidy should have known better. But again, unless I experience it for myself. Oh no, I believed him when he said that he was in favor of childhood vaccines. Well, that cabinet meeting, he didn't say anything about promoting childhood vaccination against measles. Didn't say that at all. We're just gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch the children die. That's what we're gonna do. Great. So now Cassidy told parents on Wednesday to protect their children from measles by getting a safe and effective vaccine. But again, maybe he should have actually done his job to protect the children by not voting to confirm this anti-vax moron. Okay, to the highest health position in the country. He could have stopped this. But no. Cassidy's career in politics apparently meant more to him than defending children from disease. Or maybe his fear of MAGA voters was so much that he decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sacrifice the health of the country, okay, for my own personal protection. And probably my own personal gain. Well, these deaths, they're also on his hands, as are the ones that are most likely to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.